Abusia mincha na mo akwaba sonko so mre ye baby dia GH so abusia be stress enene de di kan wani to channel so ni di kwanse no bo kwanse be so subscribe be like no abo ahia mafofra e pensem ni bi atie no anya bi atie abusia bo ewramu ewo eye the office of the president John Dramani Mahama His Excellency sisi no nyame adom ono na ye president of Ghana sisi no ye papa na na da kwakofo ado sisi o ye ex president to say the current president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ubo ewramu ewo eye no office amanebo ene enchemu ekire se eyade a contract ene eye appointment bi a ye papa ex president na da kwakofo ado obe free aban mu no aka no some days amana free aban mu na afei na papa ayere no ho a eche se o mama mankofo appointment ene some contract bi a eche se o de mama enkofo we ena ama eye John Dramani Mahama His Excellency ono ene ne secretary oye Callistus Mahama Atenance no mo hwe nkratam na chese eyade a ebi wo ho a se omo etwam omo revoke omo terminate into eyade appointment no amanebo ene enchemu chese omo twetwa bibi eye se omo twetwa bibi omo twetwa ni na mo terminate bi chese nia nanado ayegu ho no omo twetwa because nanado onye president bi na obefiri abamu adi enti ene se wo ye enioma bi sei adi egu ho current president aba ohwe mu no na chese so ohwe na se bebo obefa emmoa no so a obetwam nti ne bebo no de wafa na emmoa de watwetwam omo kire se yade a MCs ene aye DCs appointment otwetwa ni na mu a o kire se na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eno onene secretary kire se yade a sankofo no mu ehodu position for now no omo ina act till say appointment bi ebeba abusuya me pese me kasa be 1% kasa be tente no pese yekọ ni ekotie asem no mu emu enkyire mu ankasa ni eba ye no nti ye papa John Dramani Mahama atumi terminate na say we revoke some of the appointments na say we na say wo ho ayonche bi ni de mo bo kwansa wo mode na ya kire ya na be hia no so ama ese ha ye be media GH so e be stress e na dedicate on the channel so abomode subscribe like na bo ahia wo for pensem bi etim enya bi ente yenkone kotie ensem no enkyire mu.
President, and then also what important issues will be tackled on his itinerary this morning. And if Komla is ready, will give us the latest update on that. We'll try. Okay, so Komla, so far, what is on the itinerary apart from the 2 sessions we've seen so far from the office of the president?
Roland, even before we do that, there's a breaking news that's just coming in from the office of the president, revocation of appointment. And this is a letter from the chief director of the Ministry of Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, and it's to the Chief Director of the Ministry of Local Government and Decentralization, Rural Development, captioned revocation of appointment in accordance with the powers vested in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama under the provisions of the Local Governance Act 2016 Act 936 Acts as amended by the Local Governance Amendment Act 2017 Act 940. The following appointments have been revoked effective today. The chief executives of metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies, assembly members appointed pursuant to relevant sections of this act. In the interim, the respective coordinating directors of the various MMDAs are directed to assume responsibility as acting chief executives until substantive appointments are duly made. Kindly take note and act accordingly. Signed, Callistus Mahama, PhD, Secretary to the President, copied to the Vice President, the Office of the President, Jubilee House, then the Chief of Staff, the Office of the Jubilee House. So the news is that there has been revocation of appointments. And these individuals or these portfolios, chief executives of metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies and assembly members appointed pursuant to relevant sections of the act have had the appointment revoked. This is a letter signed and released just now by Dr. Callistus Mahama, who is the secretary to the president. Actions are being taken immediately. Issues are happening right here, right on the clock at the office of the president. And this is what the breaking news is that we just got.
So, by implication, is there any other response from any official in the office of the president? What actions need to be undertaken to keep the MMDAs running in lieu of the appointments that will be in waiting?
No, just this communication is what we have just had now, and it's come with nothing else apart from this. Whilst on air, this just came in, and we had to just break it. We have confirmed it, and we just had to break it, except to say that there is no other commentary on the matter except clear decisions being made by His Excellency the President through his appointees. Herein, the Secretary to the President, Dr. Callistus Mahama.
All right. So I asked a question about what other issues will be discussed or will be looked at. You take a look at the itinerary of the president.
Yes, like I was saying early on before the president walked in, we had, when the president walked in, we had seen the Afri-Exim Bank boss, Professor Benedict Orama, reappointed as the Afri-Exim boss in 2020. He is the one who is meeting His Excellency the President. I mean, in his acceptance speech somewhere in 2020, he made it quite clear that he won an Africa where the foundations of the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement are laid expeditiously so that 84,000 kilometers of borders that have been divided for ages begin to come down, where trade among countries are respected. My understanding is that, yes, of course, on the campaign trail, John Mahama mentioned quite well the role he expects the
Ghana foi. Bese me bisa masem bi o. Tama mama wosu no. Mami ba kubi na oye bi agro for Ghana, agro we bi program bi omoye no Independence Square. Mami no wo ho de. Because Akufo-Addo betina so manti mami nka bi ma because mama time no the quotation proverb 1 na wakoti na waka nipa boni for di oman so a oman di apini mumaye bompa magana tese msen Independence Square omo kita ba mikai petro time no mu di Ghana si uba fa Ghana ni we dress code quite ni nyama Akufo-Addo betina so mami mantini nka sisi ama we ni ebesa ti mami nka bi mu anase obesa yesa agro nyama no ka hwe ebekwa hwe mo Independence on mo hwe ebekwa hwe mo Independence on mo o de ya tamu kuchu na ya etwen mama ba wa bai ya obi ambe je giminyama bia o se de Akufo-Addo ba ya obi aye din nyama ye basa asofofo ni na ye din no Mahama ba yenye di saa ne ntinem yenye din saa yempe we bia yenyina yenye di Akufo-Addo ba ye din saa ne ntinem yanti hwi asofo bia mbeka hwi asofofo bia mbekasa imam bia mbekasa ntimo bia nkasa bawa by mo pia nkasa ma yentina sidi yempe agro nyama pia nyesa Independence kono no yenyina ye betia ma ya nyam wo hono we de esro bia